Hello everyone, welcome to the series of O-Level Mathematics Class 9 IGCSE Cambridge syllabus. Our today's topic is about volume and surface area of a cone. As you know, we are doing different topics and concepts that are coming in the paper 1 exam of Class 9 O-Level, and for these topics and for these concepts, we are using the Cambridge book, which is the Collins book. So our today's topic is about volume and surface area of a cone, and we are following the same Collins book for this topic. Okay, now let's start the lecture. But before it, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please like and subscribe and share with your colleagues. Okay, let's start the topic. So before starting this topic, volume and surface area of a cone, let's just remember two or three things and recall what we already know. So when we talk about geometrical figures, so cone is a geometrical figures, right? So when we talk about geometrical figures or shapes, so there are two types of them. First one is two-dimensional objects or two-dimensional figures, and the second is three-dimensional. Okay. So when we talk about two-dimensional, like square, circle, triangle, etc., the two-dimensional shape has two properties. Number one is area. So this thing, this is the area. So how many place any object can take, right? So this is area. And the other property of that two-dimensional figure has is perimeter. So perimeter is this thing, the sum of all. So sum of all length of all sides, right? Right. Okay. So in two-dimensional object, these two properties associated with it. But when we talk about three-dimensional object, so as an example of three-dimensional object, we have cube or a box, any box, right? So there are again two properties associated with the three-dimensional object. One is its volume. The volume is nothing, is this area that the object covered, and another thing is its surface area. So what is surface area? It is, so you can see that this is the square, right? And this cube has exactly 6 square. So this one is 1. So this one is first. This one is second, right? That one is third. The this behind one is 4. This one is 5, and the lower one is 6. So actually, what is the surface area? The surface area is actually the area of these all. So the sum of all sides. Again, sum of all sides, right? So this cube has 6 sides. 6 sides are 6 squares. So the area of all these squares when we sum, so it gives us the surface area. So you can see the perimeter is also the sum of all sides, but here sides are lines, right? These 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we talk about the surface area, so sides are not lines, but two-dimensional object. So here it is a square, right? So this is the concept of surface area, and the volume is really easy. It's just all the area that any figure covered in 3 dimensions. Okay, now after reviewing these two concepts, let's come to our topic, which is volume and surface area of a cone. Now, since cone, so we can make a cone like a pyramid. So we know what is pyramid. So we have any triangle, and if we make the triangles like this, so you can see this will become pyramid. So actually, this is first triangle, then the second one, the the behind one is third, and the fourth. So actually, fourth triangle when you make, when you actually the first triangle you can actually draw it here in that line. Second triangle you can make here, third one make it here, and when you make all these, so actually they all become meet at the top, and this become pyramid. Okay, so the cone is same as the pyramid. The only thing is in pyramid the base is triangle, and we have 3 triangles above, right? So total 4 triangles. In cone, the base is actually a circle, right? And we have the 3 dimensional like triangle shape is the upper part. So it is the upper part, which is not a triangle, but look like a triangle, right? Because it is 3 dimension. And this below part is called base, which is a circle. So when you join these two things, the cone is made. So this shape is called cone. Okay. So now you can see that the cone has these two properties. Number one is volume. So all the area that this shape covered in 3 dimension, these red ones, this is the volume. And the surface area is actually the cover, right? Which is going all through this cone, right? So actually the, this thing, the upper thing, and this below one, in which actually you can see the surface area is the cover which you can wrap it on the cone. So what amount of this cover takes to wrap up this cone is actually the surface area, right? So surface area is nothing but the boundary, right? So boundary of a cone. Okay, so it is surface area. Now let's see what are the formulas for this. So as you can see in the figure, there is 3 parameters of a cone. Number one is actually because we have a circle in the base. So this circle, we know the circle has a radius. So actually the first parameter is the radius, which is the radius of a circle, right? So this R is a radius of a cone, and radius of a cone means radius of its circle, because cone has a circle and the radius of circle is called radius of cone as well. Okay, this line from the top to the base is our height, right? And this slopy line to the base, this is called slant height. Slant height. So cone has these 3 parameters, and the volume and surface formula made up from these 3 parameters. So let's see what are the formula. So the formula of a volume is again really simple. 1 upon 3 times the base area and the vertical height. So actually volume is 1 upon 3 pi r square h. So we have to square the r, multiply with h, and with the factor 1 upon 3. So this is the volume of a cone. So you only have to remember this thing. And again, the next thing is actually the surface area, like the boundary of a cone. So as you can see, the cone has two parts, right? The upper part and the base, lower part. Okay. So actually the area of a curved surface means this upper part. So this upper part is curved surface, right? Because it is actually wrapping up in a 3 dimension. So it's curving. So this curved surface, the upper part, so I'm talking about this thing, right? This part, this above one. So here in figure, this one, this curved part. We call it S, and its formula is pi RL. So L is, we know, the slant height, pi is a constant, and R is the radius. So this is the curved surface, right? Curved surface area. So this S is curved surface area. Curved surface area means this above part area. And again, because it has two parts, the upper part, we know its formula is pi RL. But the lower part is base, which is a circle. And the area of a circle is, we already know, pi r square. So if we want to know the surface area of whole cone, it means this plus this. So actually this area, surface area, this is the formula of a surface area now, that the area of a curve part, the upper part, and the area of a lower part, just sum them up, and you got the surface area of a cone. So volume formula is, so actually we have three formulas, right? So in total four formulas. Number one, the volume of a, this is the first formula, the volume of a cone, right? Second formula is surface area of the curve part. Third formula is surface area of circle. Circle area, we already know. Third part is circle area, which is pi r square. And the fourth formula is whole surface area, which is sum up of 2 and 3. So pi rl plus pi r square. So to solve all the questions about the surface area and volume of a cone in the paper, we just need these four formulas. So must remember all of these. So volume is 1 upon 3 pi r square h, and the curved surface area is pi rl, circle area is pi r square, and the total surface area of a cone is pi rl plus pi r square.